You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Connie Swinney. This is Tribune Headline News. A rain-soaked day here in the Highland Lakes with as much as 6 inches reported in some areas. Here you can see McStarkey Dam with one floodgate open. By the end of the day, there were more openings to ease the pressure of the rising water upstream. Crews close a number of low water crossings to keep motorists safe. Not everyone heeds the warning, as we had reports of stalled vehicles and one near swift water rescue. Details coming up. Schools in Marble Falls get off to a late start today, too, due to steady heavy rainfall. We even have a few cancellations to tell you about, including a homecoming bonfire. But will these soggy conditions rain on the homecoming parade? We have the answer coming up. More news, what's in store for your weather for the next few days, and local sports on the way.
Spring and summer in Texas call for outdoor grilling with friends and family. At Bill Smith Butane, we take care of your fuel needs. Refill your propane bottles at one of our convenient locations and save big money on regular exchange prices. Bill Smith Butane.
Welcome back. I'm Connie Swinney. We have reports of steady rain throughout the Highland Lakes, as much as 6 inches in some areas, and flooding at low water crossings. The downpour first hit the area the evening after Labor Day. We captured these images of a city worker erecting crossing barricades along Mission Hill Drive in Marble Falls. As you can see here, while he worked to put up the barriers, motorists made their way across without a problem. Risky behavior, even though there were no issues along this route before crews closed the roadway to traffic. Volunteer firefighter David Short.
The biggest mistake is they go around the barricades. If it looks like it's only 3 inches deep, they want to go into it, and usually, it doesn't take but about 3 to 6 inches of water to wash you off.
Around both Marble Falls and Horseshoe Bay, runoff began cutting through brush and tall grass around crossings. This one on Broadway in Marble Falls, right around the corner from Avenue N. It didn't take the barricades to let motorists know this had become a dangerous crossing, as you can see. The heavy downpour overnight and through the day also fed runoff into areas like Backbone Creek at Johnson Park in Marble Falls. Swift currents carried debris and murky water towards the lake east of the creek. Fortunately, in this area, a bridge kept motorists safe from the swift churning currents. Now, interesting to note, this bridge was rebuilt after it was partially washed out during the flood of 2007. During the day, we received reports of stalled motorists at County Road 122 just west of Granite Shoals and Highway 71 west of Highway 281. Fortunately, those motorists got out safely. By mid-afternoon today, high water has subsided enough to open most of the closed crossings in town. Runoff continued to make its way across some roadways, too, prompting a warning from emergency workers monitoring the rise and fall of high water.
The best thing to do is if you look at the low water crossing, just turn around, because, it'll turn into a rescue or possibly a recovery. The saying is, turn around, don't drown.
All this wet weather brought with it a few postponements and cancellations. Faith Academy called off school this hump day, but it's expected to be right back on schedule on Thursday. During the day, school buses ran at least 2 hours later than usual. Officials had notified parents of the delayed schedule. They did so to ensure safer travel on rain-slick roadways, especially rural routes prone to flooding in low-lying areas. All this soggy weather led to the cancellation of the Marble Falls Homecoming bonfire. It was easy to understand once you got a look at all the water runoff at this site. A potentially giant burn pile foundation made of pallets and wooden spools didn't have a chance against the elements. However, the annual homecoming parade is still on, and it's scheduled to start on Thursday at 6 p.m. and make its way around Marble Falls Middle School. We wanted you to see just where all this runoff was headed. Of course, much of it slides into creeks and area lakes. We captured these images along a creek just south of McStarkey Dam. It is just one of the routes taken by the runoff on its way down the arm of the Colorado River. All this water building momentum along what are typically exposed bedrock. Making our way to McStarkey Dam next, that's just up the road, we found open floodgates at the dam to ease the pressure of runoff into Lake Marble Falls. Residents like Abigail Miller, who live along this stretch of the river, received first notice of the floodwater operations here.
There's this loud siren that they turn on for a couple minutes so people can get out of the way if they're down there.
The Lower Colorado River Authority reported at least one gate fully open and a second partial opening by about noon. All this water making its way to Lake Travis and beyond to the coast. The level of operation signals a substantial amount of rain. You can check out the latest on floodgate operations and your rain totals at lcra.org. Now, just how long will these conditions last? Weather on the way. Stay with us. Vera's Strength and Fitness. Fitness programs that are fun and exciting with true performance and true results. Vera's Strength and Fitness, 708 Industrial Boulevard, Suite 101 in Marble Falls. Welcome back. Melinda Savage is our guest weather gal today as part of our special segment known as Guest Weather Wednesday. She's a local pharmacist at Atkins Pharmacy in Marble Falls. She's the proud mother of a Mustang varsity football player and a junior varsity cheerleader. She's a native resident who has been active for years with the Booster Club and this year with Project Graduation. Melinda joins us and demonstrates her team spirit, donning a jersey worn by her son Crockett and a button with daughter Sarah. Melinda, take it away.
Thanks, Connie. Here is your Highland Lakes forecast for the Burnett County area on the PicayuneTV.com. We felt the after effects of Hermine throughout most of the day today, and she will continue to affect our weather at least through the evening. A flash flood watch remains in effect. For those areas that have already received heavy rains, that watch could be upgraded to a warning. The good news is that Hermine is a fast-moving system, so we can expect things to begin to calm down by tomorrow morning. In the meantime, showers and thunderstorms will continue across most of the area through about 1 a.m. Thursday. Otherwise, cloudy skies tonight with an overnight low around 77 degrees. Thursday, rain chances will continue to decrease. However, river flooding and areas could still remain a possibility due to runoff. We'll keep you posted on any threats. Otherwise, cloudy tomorrow with a high near 92. Thursday night, mostly cloudy skies with an overnight low in the mid to upper 70s. And we'll end up with great weather just in time for the weekend, especially for your Friday night football plans. It's homecoming for Marble Falls. The Mustangs take on the Burnett Bulldogs at Mustang Stadium, and kickoff is at 7:30. Go Stangs! And that is your Highland Lakes forecast for the Burnett County area. I'm Melinda Savage for the PicayuneTV.com. Back to you, Connie.
Great job, Melinda. Another fact about her, she is the wife of Marble Falls School Trustee Mike Savage. Now, for those of you who think you can be a weathercaster, we'll give you an opportunity. Just send us an email at connie@thepicayune.com or drop by the Picayune offices at 1007 Avenue K in Marble Falls and tell us why you would make a great forecaster. Now to our sports segment. Jennifer Fierro joins us with the latest on Marble Falls cross country and Burnett football action. Jennifer?
Connie, a 55-7 drubbing of Fredericksburg now gives the Bulldogs some momentum coming into the Friday night contest at Marble Falls, where Burnett intends on ruining the Mustangs' homecoming. How did Burnett get it done? It's very simple. They had 7 offensive touchdowns, and then they had 1 touchdown off special teams thanks to a blocked punt. Now, statistically, Burnett simply couldn't be stopped, and that may spell trouble for the Mustangs. We will find out on Friday night which team will prevail. Again, Burnett got their first win of the season, a 55-7 victory over Fredericksburg. We do have some news that we want to share about our cross-country team here in Marble Falls. They officially started their season at the Brushy Creek Sunset Relays, where the Lady Mustangs finished 17th overall, while the Mustangs finished number 11th. That's it for sports. I'm Jennifer Fierro. Connie, back to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. In our final headline, honoring those who work to save lives will be the order of the day at a breakfast and lunch program this weekend. On September 10th, area HEB stores and their staff will honor local firefighters during the Helping Heroes annual event. Staff will adopt fire stations, deliver and prepare free food for breakfast and/or lunch. Some volunteers will also help firefighters with maintenance and cleanup at the station. This is the 6th year for the Helping Heroes Community Program. The project honors September 11th as National Service Day to pay tribute to the men and women who risked and lost their lives at the World Trade Center during the terrorist attacks. That was Tribune Headline News, where our stories are your stories. Thanks for watching. For thepicayunetv.com, I'm Connie Swinney.